Hello. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let's see. Give me a one in chat if you guys can hear me. Check, check. Check, check. It's looking good on my side. I don't know if you guys can hear me yet, but just let me know. The audio. Mic one's on. Yep, looks good to me here. And a couple things real quick here. Let's see. Looking good there. Go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check in here real quick and see. Okay, looks all right. So the sound's working. Cool. Let's wait a little bit for some more folks to get in. We'll get some things set up here in the meantime while we wait. Good. Okay. Looks like I've got an excellent connection. That's good. So just checking out the stream and make sure it's all right. Let's see. second, sending out some invites. Right. All right. Just give me a 1 in the chat or something if you guys can hear me pretty good. Give me a shout out where you're from. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Have some of this juice. I don't remember the name of this one. Again, I keep calling it mango, but I think it's guava. I can't remember the name of it. It's really good though. Oh man. Yeah, today we're gonna be looking at this build and working on this for a little bit. It's basically a Raspberry Pi cinema camera. Yeah, so if you get basically these components, you should be able to build this out yourself too. And I'll have all the links and everything in the description. You should see it anyway when you pull up this video. You should see the links in there for it. It's fun. And if you have a 3D printer, you can do a lot of this stuff yourself too. Like part of it, you're gonna still need the hardware components like the Pi and a couple other things, which I'm gonna share with you guys in a little bit. Just waiting a little bit more and see. If not, we'll get started. Just give me another 5-10 minutes, but just want to hear from you guys how y'all doing today. Hopefully this chat is working. I'll put a quick hello in there. See if I don't get a response in. Oh, thought I saw something in there from. Okay. So I saw a little symbol that popped up. Okay. Okay. I see some hearts and stuff popping in there. Smiley faces and hearts. Might be my family. I think they're watching too. How y'all doing? Shout out to the family. You know, I got a house full of beautiful women. I'm blessed. Yep. Let's see. 2 more minutes. We'll just get things started. I see them. I see them. Thank you guys. Smiley faces. Shout out to C, A, and J. My lovely wife, and my 2 beautiful daughters. Big shout out to y'all. All right, you know what? Let's just get it going, man. All right, so today I'm gonna be looking at this Cinipi from what's the gentleman's name? School Pi. Let me see if I got his name right. I don't want to butcher his name. Let's see if I got it. I don't want to say the wrong name here. School Post. Okay. I believe he is the originator of this. I want to share like all the info on this right off the bat. So you guys, if you're interested, can go check them out, show them some love, you know. Let me get all these in one page and I'll send it, pop it up on the screen real quick. Let's see, just a second. Okay, got that. I think he's got a YouTube as well. So what we'll do, let's pop this up here. Yep, so I see here, this is his GitHub, I believe. So you can see what, how he did it, I guess. And there's a bunch of models where you can go make your own too. But this is just his guide here. And I have a link for the image as well that I'll share with you guys too. This is his YouTube page. Definitely go show him some love there. You get footage. Basically, once you put it together, there's obviously different lens options. So these use like a CS mount. It's really small. What do I say? Diameter. And this is an example of like a CS mount right here. If I can get the camera to focus a bit. But really, really, really tiny. If you look at the cap on this water bottle, they're damn near about the same. Versus, something like, where is it? Oh crap, Michael. Where are you? There we go. See, so this is like a EF mount, Rokinon, that I use for my Blackmagic camera. So there's an adapter you can get on Amazon. I think it's like 20 bucks, and I'll show you guys that too. But once you get the adapter, so this is a red Komodo that I printed out. You could, they use the RF mount, but so this won't really work in it. But if you get the right mount for the Pi, you could technically set this up and use the EF mounts or whichever. You could find the right adapter. You could use whatever mount you want. Yep. Eventually, I will put that mount on here. But for now, we're going to be using this guy. So I got a couple things laid out on the table here, as you see. So we got the lens. Let me cover that back up here. So this one here is interesting. It's open and close it, I guess, the shutter. And then this is it's got a near and far, basically, for the zoom. It's a little finicky. There's a 16mm version of this, which I really liked, but I'm going to get it again. You can get a lot of this stuff at Microcenter. The Hyperpixel, they have it at Microcenter as well. You can get it from Panoramic directly too, but if you have a local Microcenter, ours is in Charlotte, so it's a little drive to get out there. But I would definitely check it out over there. You can get everything, the Pis, everything. This is an older Pi, got damaged. Right here on the, so I use it as a dummy, but it still works. So it's technically, what I could do is use the USB port, get one of those really small USB ports, and put something on it and run it that way too. And I'll show you the Hyperpixel screen. And this is the Hyperpixel. Again, the links are available for this too. And basically it attaches to the Pi here, but I'm not going to do it this way because of the body that I'm using. I'm going to redirect it with this cable here, and have a This is a male, female. So I need to get a male. So I did order this part, which came, I want to say yesterday. And basically, this will allow me to extend it and connect it to the screen. So we'll have these two items here. This is the camera mount itself, which you see this ribbon cable. This is where this connects to. And then you attach your lens there. So all this goes together. Let's keep that right there. And they even sent me an extra one here. This is the box for that. Let's pop that over here for a moment. There's one other thing here I gotta mention. I have to give a big shout out to these guys, Pi Sugar. So I did a video, we check back. I have a video on how to make your Stream Deck wireless. And basically you could run Companion and everything off the Raspberry Pi. This is one of the things I use for it. So I did damage it, and they were kind enough to send me another one. So a really big shout out to them. Thank you guys so much for that. So basically, it'll make your Raspberry Pi wireless. So there's so many possibilities you could, do with that. For the Pi projects, if you wanted to make like a cyber deck, all kinds of stuff. You could, check this out. I'll put a link too for this. Matter of fact, let's pop that up too, because I got to shout them out. That was really nice of them to do that. And I'm gonna make another video on this too. So let's pop this over here. Yeah, so that's Pi Sugar. So they got a bunch of different products that you can use. So if we go here to their product section here, I have, I think, one of these. It might be this one. Oh, actually, I think it's this one. But you see, you can get for the Pi Zero a bunch of different things too. So whatever project you're working on, you can have that needs a battery. You can definitely check them out. I definitely recommend them. So I think we should get started on this build. I'm going to put a couple of these things that I'm not using away up in the bag. And I'll show you the case that I'm using for today's build. All right. Put this away here. All right, so let's put this to the side here. This is older or newer. Can't remember. All right. So this is the body. It looks just like a red Komodo, pretty much. If you look at the two, very similar. The sides, same thing. It's got an antenna there. So you could, I think they do have antennas that you can get, real antennas that you can get and connect to the Pi for, I don't know what you would, in this case, maybe, I guess connecting to it, to SSH into it, for Wi-Fi updates maybe. I don't think I would need that personally right now until something comes out that maybe allows us to wirelessly send instead of, because you can plug in a SSD and record to SSD, so there's really no need, I think, for the Wi-Fi. So, but maybe sometime in the future there might be something we can use for that. So what's going to happen here is we got the top part. This is where the screen will go, basically. And this will sit in here like this. And then it'll attach like that. And I've already printed out everything, as you see here. And I took the soldering iron and put in these brass inserts. So this will go in here just like this when it's done. And then we've got a back piece right here. I think this goes in the bottom, but right now how it's set up, I need to reroute the Pi. But let me just show you what eventually end up looking like. So I'm going to look at the bottom here. I believe it goes like this, yeah. Yep, so that'll be the back. And then we got the side piece here. And definitely there's some cleanup that I got to do some cleanup on the model, sanded and stuff too. But just wanted to kind of put it together and see if we can kind of get it up and running first, and then once it's up and running and fitted, then later on I'll take it down and paint it and, you know, make it look a little more presentable. So the Pi will basically be in here. I'll show you what it looks like. So it'll be sticking out like this, just like that. And then I'll figure out some sort of mounting solution while it's in there later on too. Yeah, it'll sit just like that in there. All right, so let's see what we can do. I got to check some fits right now too. So the mount, for one thing, we need to make sure that's going to work. That might be an issue too. So this last time, what I had to do, so they put the square on this side, so it'll probably fit in like that. See, it fits in perfect like that. But that's the wrong side for me, so I need to make sure I can get this in properly. And I don't know if this part comes off. It probably does. Let's see. It's too, I don't know if those are Torx, but let's see. We'll find out. Get the toolkit. Little iFixit. See what we're working with over there. Oh, we got Kobe. How you doing, Kobe? Microscope. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Good to see you, Kobe. Long time, man. Long time no see, man. Let's see. Yeah. So the volume is too high. Let's see. Let's take it down a notch and see. How's that? How's that? Any better? Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, what size we got here? Close. Nope. I think it's this one. Let's see. Yep. Don't know. This thing will come off very easily, but we'll see. Let's see what we get. This thing really feels like it's on there good. I don't want to do too much. Sometimes we do too much and get it mess up. So let's see what. I'll just take my time and go slow with it. And let's find a flathead screwdriver. Okay, looks like I'm missing. Am I missing some? No, maybe one. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. Okay, so a little side piece here. What I did before was I just, on the other one, I kind of dremeled it. But just wanted to see if there's a way to do it without dremeling it and just fit this piece in behind it. Sound quiet? Oh, maybe it's my mic. Let's see. Let's boost it up a little bit. Mic boost. Okay, how's that, Kobe? Check, 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 check. 2, 2, 2. Let's see. Oh, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Check, check, check. Da, 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 da. Yep, I'm maxed out here, so I could just boost the master. Let's take this one down. Okay, hopefully that's okay. Alright. So we got that out. This doesn't look safe. I think I'm gonna leave that alone. It feels like it's soldered on there somewhere. I can't tell from down here. I don't see why it would. It seemed like it should just come off, but oh no, there we go. Something happened. There we go. Okay. It really felt like it was on that good. All right. So we have to see how we want to mount this. So let's see. Yep. See that? Take that off and then boom, boom, boom. But I think I need to put our friend back in. This guy right here. Don't want to have extra parts, right? Oh, they probably didn't need that extra screw. Yeah, so I did a lot of that when I was messing around back in my younger days. Took apart stuff. I was like, oh, this toaster doesn't need this screw or filament. Then you hear your mom call you by your full name, your full government name. Like, oh, damn, I'm in trouble. Damn. All right, let's see. This is going to be the fun part right here. All right, I have to line up the holes. Okay, so we got a washer. Oh, so now I don't want this to bare metal, so I'll do this. this, and then the plastic, and it came with it, so there's a reason for it to be there. Okay, one. Then we'll get this one, hopefully. Oh, come on. This one is playing hard to get. But a little persistence never hurt nobody. Come on, like Michael Jackson say, come on, come on, come on, come on. You fix one thing and then, it's like medicine. Fix one problem and get two more. Okay, where are you? Okay, I think that's one there. So if I can get this guy in, really wish I had a tool. I know it's hard for you guys to see. This is one of those jobs where I have to block it a little bit first before you guys get to see it. All right. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Sometimes you wish you had extra arms like an octopus. Oh, thanks, Kobe. I'm glad it's better. Come on, if I can get this thing in there now, that'd be great. Is that it? Oh, got one of them. Get this other one. Please be it. Only thing is, I'm wondering if I should make this a ribbon, connect this a ribbon, because, I mean, I could do it after. It's not a big deal. I wanted to see what this fit was going to be like today, so. Okay. So that's in there now. I don't know if I have any other screws, but I'm not going to do it all the way anyway. I just want to see what it, I still got to paint it. See all this right here? It looks crazy. I may even reprint that possibly. This ring goes on here too. And I think, like on the other case, this ring was actually helping to hold this thing in place. So let's see if it's the same with this one. Yeah, kinda. And then this goes on top of that. Okay. So the adapter I was telling you about would cover this whole circumference right here. This would obviously come off, and then how I screwed this in, it would fit into this piece that's beyond here that I put in just before this one. Watch the keyboard. Oh, sorry. What did I do? Okay. Let me know what I did. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Okay. It's probably hard to see, I bet. Yeah, so that'll pretty much go like that. Then I'm going to take off this one. Let's bring out all the ones that I'm going to use. That one and this one. Of course, the screw fell on the floor. Yeah, got it. These are some of those inserts right here. Probably can't see it too well. Where they used the mirror before. get this bad boy together here. Yep. Just took your solder gun and bum bum bum. Just Bob is your uncle. I don't have an uncle named Bob though. No. Or Robert, or I think for some reason it's the short name for Robert, Bob, I think. Yep, alright. So let's take this off. Alright. Good. So I believe the blue side goes like this. I'm going to verify that real quickly. Just don't want to put the cable the wrong way. All right, let's see. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just doing a quick looky. Let's do put that thing together. Like the blue goes. Let's see. That way. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. I'm almost there. Just to make sure I got this right. This thing is very unforgiving. If you only knew how many times I had to go to Microcenter. So you gotta make sure you get everything right. Don't want to mess anything up. I had a few that didn't work, so I think I have to be careful. All right. that way. Okay. All right, just wanted to make sure. And I got it. Goes this way. Oops, nope. Okay, that good. Okay, tug, yep. Nice tug. Okay. Alright, now that we got that in, images there. Do some tests. So here's the screen. Should be going like that, I guess. So let's see if we put this here. If I can turn it out, which way is better? Let's see. Probably turn it out this way, huh? Okay. Okay. Keyboard's in the way now. Pop you over there. Okay. Okay. So that's in. Right. So, okay. Let's see. I might have I want to do a quick test while everything is like that. I think I have a battery that I can use. If not, I need to charge this bad boy up. Yeah, this needs to charge. And see. Oh, okay, go. Oh, you know what? I can use this guy here. All right. Uh-oh. Lost my camera. Sorry about that, guys. Lost the camera feed. Oh, you're going to PTU? Okay. All right, Kobe. Let's see. Lost the camera feed for a moment. Okay. I don't know how long that was off. Let's see. All right, so let's see if I can get a little bit of power here. Is this battery still good? Should be. I got one of those little small rig batteries. You video nerds out there like myself. This is from Small Rig. It's an MPF battery. I did drop it. See, it's already. So I don't know how long this is going to last, but we'll see. Let's need to get some power to the Pi. So stay. Probably not. Okay. Just wanted to kind of get this kind of propped up so I can get a little bit of visuals on the screen. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to SSH into this at some point to yeah. Come on. There we go. All right. To get do screen rotation and a bunch of things. All right. So I got a light on the Pi. Let's see. And camera lens is off. See if I get a screen, hopefully. Yes, I got a screen, and here we go. Okay, perfect. And you can kind of see my hands a little bit. Oh, I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Take the, what am I at? Lens, go to 48. So you can see it over here, basically. All right, I think the focus part of it. Okay, so the iris needs to be opened up. And then we got near and far. Oops. Okay. I don't know what that was, but let's power down for a moment. Okay, I just wanted to see it working, and it does. Let's open this up a little bit. Okay. This side. Yeah. All right. So we got that kind of situated. Just wanted to make sure that was working. Yes, it is, Kobe. It's working. Just did a quick little test. Do a little fit on this. So that would go here. Good. Try a couple of these. Just gonna put one on each side just to hold it. I want to see how we can get it fitted. Okay. One. Then I'll do the other side. Maybe two. All right, so it looks like the And turn it the other way, huh? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because that back piece will get in the way. Right? Yep. So we'll get in the way. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. I was wondering how this thing would stay on there, but it looks like that's not going to be an issue. All right. So turn it this way. Like so. Okay. Let's see. And I might make some adjustments in there for this too, because not 100% liking how close that is. Yeah, I might turn it a different way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That'll sit like that. These things are so hard to get out. You gotta be so super careful. What I'll do. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. So it sits this way. Let's see. Sits like that. And I'm going to put this way. Like that. Okay. Yep. Okay. I gotta make something to keep this pie in place. I'll figure that part out, but this is the main thing right here. Just getting this part together. Still got the battery I have to put in too. So I'll do that. It'll end up looking like the back of the battery. I believe this is the bottom. Like so. Oh yeah, that was one of the problems. I didn't have a for this yet, so I think this one like that, right? Yeah, no insert, so might as well put the insert in on here now. Thing keeps on switching over. Let's see. That's it. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So I had to 3D print this guy recently. This little holder. So I could keep this thing on something. And while that warms up, get the inserts and see. There's I saw a tool recently that allowed you to put these things in. It's a little different than a soldering iron. I think it was made for this kind of stuff. And it's like, damn, that's cool. I need to get one of those. I have to find the video again so I can eventually get one. I could see myself doing a lot more of these little projects, so where I need to insert these brass things. A couple of things I'm working on right now too. Stream Deck is one of them. Okay. Make sure we got the right side. Yep. Okay. All right. Got a little cap. A little bit of water out there, buddy. Okay. So let's see if it's hot. Yep, it's hot. All right, there we go. Some inserts in. This one. Oh, what are you doing? sticking with me for a minute. I say, hey. All right. For now, keep it like that. You stay there, don't move. Okay. So the top one is not looking good. So let's see. Oh, okay. Got a little problem up here. Okay. Put some more inserts in. I might have to do another back, another bottom, I should say. Okay. So this needs a hole in it. Okay. I gotta do some testing again. All right, let's see. All right, let's take all this off. Take that off too. And then if went the wrong way, let's see. Power. I screwed it up or what again? All right. Didn't do anything crazy, so don't know. Let's make this open. Let's see what happens. So I wanted to make sure I test like each time before I fit. One thing we can do is run the, where is it? I got another cable here. Somewhere here. Not that one. Let's see. I got an idea. Let's see if it'll work. What do I need to make this work? Give me 1 second, right back. Okay, let's test the card. And to do that, what I'm going to do is I've got a Raspberry Pi here that I can, it's in my rack, the Raspberry Pi rack. I'm going to put the card for that there. Take the SD card out of this one. Pop that one in. It's inside the rack, so what I'll do, I can share the screen for it over here in my switcher. see if we get an image. So let me plug it in first. Don't know what that could be. I tell you, they're very finicky. So I don't know. Alright, so I think the image is fine though, so we'll see. I don't think there's anything wrong with the image because it did come up before. So that makes me think it should be okay. But just for the sake of troubleshooting, let's see. What input was that one in? Maybe 3. Yeah, I think 3. We'll get 3 queued up. It's loud as hell. That's the fan. Let's see. Come on. I gotta disconnect the fan off of that thing. Okay, so I don't see the image yet. Okay. Shouldn't take that long to show up. So okay. And just to verify, pull this out. Pop in the original image. That's the Cinipi image. Let's pop back in this one, and we'll see. Okay, so it could be something else. Let's see. Yeah, Kobe, if you're watching, it does record once it works. Let's see. Trying to see where I can get an image now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try something else here. Just gonna. Let's see. Let's try something here. So that's working. And should be. I have another cable here with micro HDMI somewhere. Just gotta find it. Oh, wait, no, that's regular. Okay. Alright, that's what I'm gonna have to do. My head is too loud. Okay. Alright, let's see. I need to find that other cable, or else this won't work. Alright, but even with this, I know I still need to find that cable. This would work, but I need to, this is a Raspberry Pi also. So, if I can find the cable, I can use that one. That cable is a mystery right now. Oh, idea. Where it is. Oh. I think I found it. Yep, I found it. Okay. Alright. So, back to, let's try it this way. So I'm going to plug this in here. Just want to try it on something different. So I'm going to plug this here. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, got this. Need a battery for this. This is a video monitor, but it's also a recorder. So you can record videos right to SD card or USB-C. So my broadcast people know a lot about this one. Let's pop this to here so I can make it level. Then we'll take the HDMI, plug it in on the input. It's got SDI and HDMI. Plug that in there. Then we'll take the image, pop that in there. Then some power. Oh, of course. It's always going to be different. Okay. Let's plug this in first. No, I need to plug this in. Oh, man. These right angle cables are killing me. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the one works good too. Jeez. Alright, where's the... This one's the bad one. That one's a good one. I don't think I have a choice, but let's see. Let's disconnect off of here. Okay. Don't have a trace here, so I've got to use this one. Like that there. Let's get our monitor turned on. Then get some power running. So make sure it's on HDMI. Yep. Let's see if we get a screen. Let's see what we get. No signal. Why? Should be pushing a signal. Oh, you know what? This cable could be bad too. I think it might be. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do it. Let's see. Oh man, didn't wanna, but ouch. Looks like I'm gonna have to. I'll lose my visuals on the chat for a minute. So I don't have another cable to test this other than this guy right here. And we have this here, so how close that is. It's cables. I get the right angle, but I get them for other purposes, and it ends up messing me up. All right, let's put these out of the way. All right, see if I can make it work somehow. Okay, see. Failed. SD card. What's wrong with the SD card? Oh, it's still in here. Well, at least I know the screen comes up. That's funny. See, I'm doing too much and I forgot to put the card in. Here we go. All right. Well, I'm happy that at least the screen came up. So you want to at least get an error. At least. So now that I see that part of this is at least working, let's see if we can get this up. Okay. See, so there's the screen. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. There's the record button. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it over here. All right, let me get this one going again because I got my stuff all messed up here. Later. Sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, it did work. All right. Let's power this off. Get these batteries out. Okay. Fix this later. Okay. So we got that part working. So now, thinking it's just something might have happened to this guy again. All right. Hoping that's not the case, but again, like I said, these things are very finicky. Very, very finicky. So might have to get another one again. But we'll see. Definitely a lot of work dealing with this. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. All right. So close. So close. So close. So close. So let me show you what's supposed to happen. See if he's got anything. These are just more like some of the work he's done. Yeah, pretty much what it's going to be, but you see my camera body's a little different. Yeah. So eventually I will get it working. This was like first attempt after getting that part, so I wanted to try and see if I could at least show you guys what it is. You see what the body looks like here, basically. So once I do get it set up, it's gonna be amazing. Yep. Just a little bit of trial and error. Sometimes it doesn't work right away, so you gotta do a few little things here and there. I don't know if it's this. It doesn't smell bad or anything like something got burnt or anything. Seems fine. I'm sure there's another way to test this. That would be great. But actually, let's see. I have that cable here. So technically, I could try it this way and see. Okay. See if I get something there. So let's see if it'll show up. I can't put a camera module on this one, but I can at least see if the screen shows up. Later on I'll get this. In the meantime, I'll figure out the mounting for this, because pretty much almost there. I gotta reprint this and figure out the bottom, because it's not the way I want it. It's a little too high. Then I'll put some inserts on this. I gotta reprint this anyway. There's a bunch of little things to do. But yeah, just go back to the drawing board to do a few things. We'll get this reprinted. Figure out the screen, if I can get the screen going or not. Something happened during the process, because it was working, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. So no idea. But we'll figure it out. And then once I do, we'll get this guy installed, which is the battery. Then I can just walk around with it. And I'll have to probably modify this some more to accommodate for the USB port, because when you pop this in on the side, the USB port's there, so I might have to get like maybe one of those right angle to DC plug, and then mount that on the side somewhere here, so I can plug it in if I need to, or just have another USB port. Because if I plug in the USB port to this, I can actually charge the battery, or the other one. The device actually has a, let me show you from the broken one. This is the broken one here. It has a USB port on it too. So this is where I would charge the battery up. So I'll just have to reroute that. And that'll be next on the agenda. Well, yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. We will definitely get it going at some point. So this is definitely, I don't know if it was a fail, maybe, kind of, because it didn't fully work the way I wanted, but we'll try again though, and we'll get it. All right, so until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you once I get this thing ready to go again.